This is my penultimate look for this Halloween spooky season. I'm sad that it's ending, but I've wanted to do this makeup look for a while specifically. The creator is Anya, I'm not sure, and she did the original cake face makeup look that I am recreating and putting my own spin on. I've prepared my silicone cakey bits beforehand, well in advance, because they need 48 hours to dry properly, and I have blocked my brows down. I didn't color correct them because I thought I'm going over the top with orange face paint anyway, and orange is usually what you use to color correct. I should have, because the orange face paint wasn't enough to hide just how dark my eyebrows are. So you can see them peeking through in the final look, and I don't like it. Anyway, using a brown eyeliner pencil, I've gone round and sketched out just where I want my pumpkin features to be, and I've traced all around the outside so I know where I'm going to be sticking my cake face pieces. The next step is just to fill it in like a colouring book. I just used the orange straight from the pan of my face paint palette and then a black to do the features. This bit was time consuming but relatively easy because it is just as simple as following the lines, so I could just switch my brain off and paint. For the lips, I wanted to try my new blackberry lip tint from Glisten Cosmetics because I knew that if I didn't, the face paint would just wipe off too easily. And I'm going to take 2 seconds to rave about this lip tint because it is gorgeous. If you wipe off the stain, it does leave behind more of a purple black, but I found that if I just left the stain on, no wiping at all, it stayed this gorgeous colour that blended in seamlessly with the black of my face paint. Back to the makeup. I have powdered this base to the heavens and then rehydrated with a setting spray. On a flat, dense brush, I'm taking some darker orange eyeshadow and drawing in the lines of the pumpkin. And then on top of those eyeshadowy lines, I'm taking some water-activated eyeliner in various shades of yellow, orange, and brown, and just adding definition as best I can. I got suckered in from an ad and bought the P. Louise off-the-record water-activated eyeliner palette. I don't recommend it. I have only used it this once on this look. I'm gonna give it another go, but so far it was a fight to get any pigment out of that palette. I don't know what I did wrong. If I can't have done anything wrong. I sprayed it with water, I used my paintbrush, I tried to pick up some pigment, and there was barely anything. So yeah, I don't recommend that. Okay, on to what I thought was going to be the fun part of this makeup look, but I got increasingly more and more frustrated with the bits. They weren't fitting together nicely. I couldn't get a good pattern. The latex wasn't holding them for some reason. Yeah, there was just a whole bunch of things that went wrong that made this process kind of frustrating. Despite that, I kept going, filled up the entire perimeter, and that is the look. I'm so happy with it. I'm so glad I finally got to recreate this, and I hope you enjoyed joining me for this process. Bye!